yard to the 41. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game
since your
overall.
offense ain't like
so I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little tight, aren't they?
Yeah,
if they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
A touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
Don't do it for me, do it for you. I know one goddamn thing. You goddamn folks taking care of my goddamn
So
piece.
Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 23.
These folks taking care of my goddamn piece.
From the gun, it's Breeze.
Come here.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was looking for Mark Ingram there. And now it's 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to get a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
Kamara or bust. Hi, Kamara or bust. It's Kamara or bust.
Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 6 yards on the pickup, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Here's Breeze. And the Falcons get there.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't push me. No, you didn't.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Oh, no, don't want to blitz him. Don't want to blitz him.
Now Breeze got to have this one. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And no, it's incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
12-3. Got the expansion team working.
And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
At this point, you think I'm concerned about
games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours.
See that time?
Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense. And this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there.
He played no defense.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. They toss to Freeman. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
I'm trying to figure out what you're so happy about.
And Bryant's kick is good.
You got a pick six from the first player of the game, and they scored six.
So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a 2-score game. His third field goal of the game, able to knock it through.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. The linebacker, Brooks Reid, with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in the big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Thing looks real promising at first.
And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for 2nd down.
I don't know what's going on.
Tuesday. 12. Let's go.
Ryan wants to throw it. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it?
I can't run the ball right.
The basic rules.
And Matt Ryan, don't say I done ran the ball. I ain't ran the ball for no yards. And Matt Ryan, I throw the ball 8 times for the game.
That's Freeman.
And
he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down. And the Saints signal for another timeout, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
And you playing spade, you've been a guy.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10.
I don't want to hear that. Y'all making an excuse. I'm called the flex.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got a man open. It's Cameron Meredith. That one goes for 24 yards. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Breeze now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now Breeze. And this is a catch by Ted Ginn. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys.
To keep the ball in front of me.
They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. Bryant with a catch right side. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Yeah, 12-3. 12-3 lead. Bro.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This
Part
will
of
be
last
3rd and 5.
game, you can't even stay within 7 points. Game be out of reach.
Now Breeze again. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Hit again on the slant. Hit again on the slant. You should be about right here.
One final try here for Breeze. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.